My name is Hamdi Mohamed, and I am the Director of the Office of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs for the City of Seattle. I am a Somali American. I was born in Somalia and left the country when I was 3 years old after a civil war broke out. We were fleeing violence and persecution, as many refugee families do, and so my family was looking for safety, security, shelter. We were chasing the American dream. You know, I have always been passionate about service, and I think back to even being a little girl in elementary school. I was that child that came to school early to help raise the flag in the morning. I was the cross guard in the afternoon. I used to drive my mom a little wild because I would sign up for all these different activities. We have pride ourselves in being a welcoming region, and immigrant and refugee communities have been on the front lines of supporting our communities as a whole, and a lot of the times they're not front and center when it comes to developing policy. We have to make sure that we're inviting folks to the table and that they are part of those decision-making processes. We have to have this sense of belonging, right? And so I think it's the same thing when we're talking about One Seattle. Like, what is the thing that holds us together? That has to be centered around collaboration.
How do you manage a person like Hamdi Mohamed? It's very simple. Just get out the way.
You know, I think me and Bruce make a good partner, right? Like, I'm glad to be on his team because he brings the same sort of energy I do, right? Bruce got a lot of energy. No, I try to match his energy sometimes. The Office of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs Director. I recognize the privilege I have today to be sitting here. I know that so many people have invested in me, and I do feel a sense of responsibility and a weight on my shoulder to make sure that I am also paving the way for the next generation to ensure that they have the tools they need to be successful.